There are only 2 undefeated teams remaining in the NFL, okay? One plays tonight when the Raiders play the Chargers. We're going to get to that game later on in the show. But the Arizona Cardinals became the first 4-0 team this season thanks to an impressive offensive performance by Kyler Murray and company in LA against the Rams. The Cards scored 37 points, so now they've scored at least 31 in every game this season. Last week we said the Rams were the team to beat in the NFL after their win over the Bucs, but after watching Arizona this weekend, Geoff, do they deserve that superlative now?
You know, obviously I gave the Rams a ton of superlatives last week after they had that big win. I'm going to try just dial it back a little bit this time. The Cardinals are playing fantastic football. They've somehow managed to put AJ Green back in the DeLorean, AJ Green back, which is amazing because now you have almost 2 DeAndre Hopkins, if that makes any sense, or maybe 2 AJ Greens. I don't know. You've got 2 elite wide receivers there now. And then you've got this guy, Rondale Moore. You've got Chase Edmonds working. Everything is working right now for the Arizona Cardinals. And when Kyler Murray came out of college, we all said this guy could be the most elite dual threat purpose weapon, quarterback, whatever that we've ever seen. It took a couple years, but he's there. So Arizona right now is a very dangerous team. I would still say pump the brakes a little bit. There's teams out there, Tampa Bay. Green Bay is starting to get their legs under them. I would say that Arizona absolutely deserves to be in the conversation for top 3 teams. I would probably take one of those veteran teams, mainly Green Bay, over them right now. Again, I think everyone's jumping on the hype train. That's fine. Let's see. Can Kyler stay healthy into week 15, week 16? Because if he can't, this team could come unraveled quicker than people think.
Pearce, choo-choo, are you jumping aboard the hype train or not? What up?
Yeah, we might as well. We jumped on the Rams hype train last week and we bailed off quickly. Now we're jumping on the Cardinals hype train. It looks good again. Murray, if he's healthy. I mean, last year when he was healthy, he was great. When he got banged up, they fell apart. If he can stay healthy, awesome. AJ Green, for the first time in his career, is not having to deal with number 1 cornerbacks or double coverage. He's getting the secondary defenders and the weaker defenders, and he's having some big games. And then you look and say, well, who's going to cover Christian Kirk? Who's going to cover Rondale Moore? They're going to be open. You've got 2 running backs that are great complementary running backs, a genius coach, and a defense that's starting to gel. The only problem is we said the exact same thing last week with the Rams, and we changed our tune. But hey, let's enjoy it now. Let's ride the hype train.
All right, AJ, are you all aboard?
I'm not all aboard. I agree with Geoff. They're in the conversation. They're in the mix. But yeah, to Jeff's point, there's a ton of veteran teams out there. And betting against Brady at this point is ill-advised. So the Bucs are obviously in that mix as well. But I do think Arizona is having a fantastic start to the year. 13 total TDs on offense with a fairly even distribution between running and passing. And then a quarterback in Murray, who I do think over the last few weeks is kind of flying under the radar. We've been talking about Tom Brady and the return and Matthew Stafford's big numbers, Derek Carr as well. But it's actually Murray who's sitting second in the league in passing yards right now. He's first in yards per attempt at 9, and he's first in completion percentage at 76.1. So he's off to a good start. I think Geoff brings up a good point about health. Can he stay healthy and continue to hold the line on these numbers? But they're absolutely in the conversation right now.